Digging in, number 11. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and 1 strike. For the current campaign, number 11 is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Scorched to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Come on now, rip it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2. Coming to the plate now, number 11, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Hey, let it fly.
0-1 count, here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... Striding forward now is the DH, Everson Pereira.
Designated hitter, Everson Pereira.
Hard ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon. Now at the plate, number 11. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
You got it. Go to.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Hit toward the right side.
Go, go, go,
That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
Now to the plate, Coy Park. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Coy Park.
Grounded down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 11. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Erie put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Ivan Nova earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Seawolves, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week. Heath Holder, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Wait for your pitch up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
No one better. Stay hot. Keep it rolling.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Vince Fernandez. And now pitch on the way. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Into the box, number 11. He started out the evening 0 for 2. so far.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4,
Come on,
3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in, Drew Weeks. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Drew Weeks.
0-1 count and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning coming up. The Seawolves are out on top, 1-0. Settling in now, number 11. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
So stepping in, Cody Clemens trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Cam Gibson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fernandez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Erie used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sean Walden wins his 3rd of the season. Nick Ramirez closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Erie Seawolves and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Julian Fernandez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
At the plate, Josh Lester, first at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night.
Lester.
Here's the 1-2, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So they get a couple of men into scoring position here, but can't get the key hit to bring them around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in, Carlos Herrera. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to third. He's right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Yard Goats are out on top, 1-0. Ready for another chance. Number 11. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Let it fly right here.
Come on, Biggin.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Fernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yard Goats lead it 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 11. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Oh, let it fly.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Popped him up.
Halfway here, find the ball.
Trejo into shallow left. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another shot now. Cody Clemens, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cody.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Standing in, number 11, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping into the box, Josh Lester. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Josh Lester.
The 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third. Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They've still got a good chance to bring at least 1 run home, but we'll see if it could have been more.
Popped up. Cedeno waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Cam Gibson, runner in scoring position with two gone. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Popped high in the air. Cedeno is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Hartford jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julian Fernandez earns the win, his 2nd. Harrison Musgrave earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Jack Wynkoop, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10, so we may run, we may see some bunting, and we may see...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3. At the plate, number 11, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
Stepping in, Drew Weeks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The right fielder, Drew Weeks.
Popped up. Number 11 is there. One down. Digging in now, number 11. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can. String something together.
Here we go.
A one pitch on its way. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Fielded cleanly.
Get there.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Into the box now, number 11. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so much.
Digging in and looking for more, number 11. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game.
on, go hard,
His last at bat is second home run of the game.
He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Shales. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a double steal try here. Slow roller left side. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage. Stepping up to the plate, number 11. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Hey, no one better right here. No one better.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Left side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important.
Stepping into the box, Miles Jones, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. 2-2. Third baseline. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A class.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air.
Let's play ball.
Standing. In number 11. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Like there, come on.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
This team's in the grind part of their schedule.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, good piece.
No
Huh, boy?
mistake what he was
Stay
sitting
true
on.
again. Let's go.
Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Digging in, Josh Lester, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Stepping up now, Brian Shales, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Designated hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left, and this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Coming to the plate now, number 11. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
All right, one time right here.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Ready now, Josh Lester. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Tilson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. On to first, a double. At the plate, number 11. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Del Pozo, playing here in his age 26 season. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Delay has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one.
Hey, grip it and rip it.
Into the box now, number 11. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Slider, oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Erie Seawolves put up a 4 spot in the opening frame. Time for minor league baseball here.
Play ball.
Stepping in, number 11. He stands in for the first time in this one. From the belt, kicks and...
Ball one, no strike.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
As dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a yes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Come on,
Here's a high pop-up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Coming to the plate now, Hunter Owen. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hunter.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. In. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitchell Tolman.
The second base.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Now at the plate, number 11. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Aquino. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far from the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. Hill over at second. Mercer is over at first with 1 away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready once again, number 11. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Let it fly, let it fly. 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Narciso Crook. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Erie Seawolves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ivan Nova earns win number 7 on the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Erie. Sean Walden will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, number 11. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So striding forward now, Josh Lester. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Tolman has got it, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 11. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hill is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in once again, number 11. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Curve ball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now at the plate, number 11. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short, reined in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Curve lead it 3-1.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Altoona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Marvel gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. The game's future starts. So striding in, Hunter Owen.
The third baseman, number 2. Hunter.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now batting, number 11. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Baseman, number 11.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Shales. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Cade Civic. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Now in the box, number 11. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mitchell Tolman.
Mitchell.
Swing and a line drive. 2-2. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Eat it, eat it.
It's a nice job by the batter right there.
Striding into the box, number 11. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping up now, Charlie Tilson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Tilson.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in, number 11. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Number 11.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
Another 0-2 home. Grounded down the third baseline. On it goes right through him into left field.
Nice hit, big guy.
In now, Brian Shales. It was a walk in his last trip.
Brian.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
The catcher.
Digging in, Cade Civic. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Softly hit toward the hole.
Get dirty, get dirty, get dirty.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now at the plate, Jacob Robson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Erie took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Franklin Perez with his fourth win this season. Nick Ramirez wraps it up for the save, his third.